So you understand why the measures are 15 degrees, how it measures the hours is 24 hours, right? So this is when you understand the caliph, the head, the border, understand the 8, right?
Therefore make a new heart, and take 2 milch kine, on which there has not come no, go up by the way of the Gold Coast to Beth Shemesh. Then he has done
To see it, they was when you look at the 2 calves, right? Understand California, the caliph, understand the K, the caliph, understand California, right? And understand when the sun is in the, understand the caliph.
Daddy, look at Ari. Aww.
Understand the watch. So you understand in October during Halloween, during Samhain, why they call it the crossroads right here, when the pyramid. You understand the 8 here for the caliph, the caliph, the head. So you understand why the measures are 15 degrees, how it measures the hours is 24 hours, right? So this is when you understand the caliph, the head, the border, understand the 8, right? So when we talk about this worldwide phenomenon of calendar and dating, when you understand the calendar, you have to understand Kali, right, and Adar. And as we get ready, when you see here, understand this is, right, the western wall. Understand you see the fall, what takes place. Understand the ring of fire. So understand the peace signs. So the water signs here, Pisces begin, right? And you got Scorpio and Cancer. So understand the first. So when you look at the peace sign, understand the. So when we talk about this worldwide phenomenon of calendar and dating, when you understand the calendar, you have to understand Kali, right, and Adar. And as we get ready to head into this 13th month and to begin. So when you talk about the calendar, you have to understand Kali, right, and the calculation. You understand calculation, Kukul, Google, right, and Gadol, and the completion, the Kol, the whole. So when you understand the whole, the 1, and the 120 degrees east. So when you look at a calendar, right, as I sit here, right, on the Yelamu territory, here in Visitation Valley. Understand this is Visitation Valley, so this is the bay. When the sun, right, rises here in the east, in this direction here, as you see the sun is almost at its 12, at its noon here, right? So when we look at these calendars and the formation of the calendars, you have to understand the west, 120 degrees. So you see Ra'ah, the shepherd, and the feather, Shu. Understand the Nu and the Antelos and the cross. So when you look at Teotihuacan, understand Death Row Records, right? So when you see the avenue of the dead or the street of the dead, understand the crossroads. So when you see the avenue of the dead or the street of the dead, understand the crossroads. Understand that. And when the sun ends here in the west coast, before, when you look at the western hemisphere, understand about the mound builders. You see the cap. You understand the fez and the cap, the mound builders and the mounds.
I don't use drip, sauce, swag. I mean, I really ain't want to, wear something that everybody done seen a lot.
I figured this would be the best way to really vent it instead of paying some psychotherapist like $50 million. I just went to the studio. It's cheaper. Here we go!
So it's 10:22 here in the West Coast. 6 hours from now, the sun will be setting. When you see here, understand this is, right, the western the Western Wall. Understand you see the fall, what takes place. Understand the Ring of Fire. Understand Sticklepegia and the Ring of Fire, Rump Shaker. So we understand the Rump Shaker. Understand the 90-degree angle of the fatty tissue that shake. So understand the Masons, the Amazonians, the Arizonians, the Amazons, the Caliph, the Mexico. And so look at the Masons, right? The mother's sons, the Masons, right? And the Caliph, the Scorpio. Understand how the Scorpio. It's the way to the Pacific Ocean, the Pisces, right? Understand the two seas here, the Atlantic and the Pacific. And California, the Caliph, the head. When you look at the King's Court, understand the Concord. Understand the ocean blue here in this location of the Dogon word Cancer. Where you hear in Psalms 83:3 where it says hidden ones, that's Hebrew number 6845, that hide. And you understand the land of the north and the hidden ones in Ame, America, Amen, the hidden, right? Powers, black magic. Psalms 83 where it says hidden, it says to hide, covering, implication, hoard, or reserve, the lurk. Understand during the time of the Dark Ages, after the fall of the Romans, right? That millennium until Christopher Columbus, 1492, who the hidden ones were. It should no more be said, the Lord liveth, which delivered us from the land of Egypt, but the Lord liveth that brought the children of Israel out the land of the north. So we're going to look at this land of the north. This north is Hebrew number 6828. So you understand when you look at the hidden ones as talking about in Psalms 83, it says they have consulted against thy hidden ones, that the name of Israel be no more longer in remembrance. The hidden ones, hidden, the land of the north, that is dark, gloomy, right? So understand, man, niggas don't. So Takal, when you look at all the serpent kings and the serpent rulers, understand Quetzalcoatl and the feathered serpent, the plum serpent, and Amuru in the western sunset lands on Narmer's Palace. So when you look at Takal or Kakamul, right, Kalamul, Kalak, Cali, California, understand the helmet, the Caliph, the head, Koba. So the helmet, Koba, this is why you see Koba, Mexico, in the helmet. So when you see the she, understand the shamans, the ancient shamans, Shem, Sham, and the hearers, Melchizedek, the ancient priesthood, the priest before Moses and Abraham. The priesthood was here in the Americas.
One of tens of thousands of new discoveries revealed by a new technology that's seen beneath this jungle canopy for the very first time.
The waters bay out in this worship. Understand where it comes from. Understand Yam. You understand what being a Hebrew is, meaning to go across. And you understand Abar, to cross over. What did they cross over? The Hebrews. Before the Israelites crossed over, the Hebrews was known for crossing over. What did they cross over? Look at that. Let's look at the sea here in the book of Joshua 1:4, the Great Sea. And so when you look at the book of Joshua, also known as the book of Jesus, Joshua, Jesus is the same thing, but look at that H3220. Look at Amaraka, and you understand the serpent and the dragon and the Naga, and this culture, and Leviathan, right? You understand the seas, you understand the location of when it says seas, what this referring to, Yam. This is a Canaanite deity, the dragon. So Shem and his sons Misha, and when you look at Safar, that word Safar in the Hebrew, you'll see that it means to record. So when you see the Safar in this location here in Mexico, Misha. So when you see Mexico, Misha, and Arabia in this location, understand how California, the caliphate, the head, the cap, right, is in exact accordance with time with the Middle East. So this region here, Misha,